In Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon, we follow a woman that is incarcerated in a mental asylum that discovers that she has the ability to control people like puppets, and using it to escape, we follow her journey as she is on the run from recapture from the law. Hello, everybody. My name is Josh, your Movie Apprentice, and welcome to the channel. Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon is the film we're reviewing today, and this film is quite a big joy to watch. This is a film that starts out very horror-esque, but about 10 minutes in, you realize this is a full-on sci-fi piece of filmmaking. It's directed by Anna Lily Amirpour and stars a cast that includes Ed Skrein, Kate Hudson, and Craig Robinson. And this film was a lot of fun to watch. It is one of those that you really have to turn your brain off for, because this is a very campy movie. I started watching it as a critic, looking at it very focused, but about half hour in, it clicked that I just need to switch my brain off and enjoy myself, because the characters featured within this are effectively cartoon characters. Ed Skrine's character, for one, is this drug pushing druggie that has a very weird, unique personality that just sorts of goes with everything. He meets our lead, Mona Lisa, played by Jong-Seo, and falls madly in love with him instantly and doesn't even question anything. No one questions this strange Asian woman walking around with a straitjacket, clearly escaping from a mental asylum at all. In fact, the first bill she runs into immediately help her by giving her shoes and a shirt. Craig Robinson plays a cop that is just trying to bring her back in, and this poor cop, he is clearly supposed to be the antagonist in this movie, but he's just there simply trying to do his job. And whenever he is being controlled by our lead protagonist, he delivers a half terrified but in a comedic way sort of performance, and it works really well for the tone of this movie. Even the main bulk of this movie, where our lead meets a stripper friend, and the stripper friend uses that power to basically con men out of all their money, even that is just played very campy. There is nothing new being offered when it comes to Kate Hudson's character. It's your stereotypical stripper, single mom that doesn't look after their kid very well. And the kid performer, I have to say, does a fantastic job as well. The actor is Evan Whitten, and there were a lot of strong performances at the BFI London Film Festival, and he was definitely one of the strongest. The film does have me questioning some of my moral alignment towards the latter half of the movie that I will not get into exactly what it is. But when I had to sit back and think about what I was rooting for, I had to really question where I stand on that moral compass. And if there's any doubts on what kind of movie this is, there is a line delivered by Ed Skrein's character that just hits the nail on the head and got a massive laugh out of the screening that I was in. There are a lot of fun moments. There is some questionable cinematography, but it's just really charming in how this film is presented. Jong-Seo literally is doing the whole performance, just being this innocent, childlike character that is very confused by everything and sees things in a very simple way. There's a great little moment where she asks the character if they like people, and they have to question why they like people. It's just sort of those things that you don't really question, and you can kind of understand them. And the actor is literally getting paid in this film to literally eat crisps and just speak in simple mannerisms. She is having a lot of fun with this role, and I would definitely recommend checking it out when it does finally release. The earliest release time I've found for this movie is around April next year in Sweden. Not sure about the US or UK release dates yet, if they are going to get one, but if they do, I would definitely recommend checking it out. One other bit I will have to talk about is this amazing little police chase scene that is the most hilarious thing I have seen in quite some time. This is a fun little cheesy, hammy popcorn flick that I would definitely recommend you check out if you get the chance. Every actor in this does a solid job. And all the characters are very cartoony and self-aware in the tone of the film that they are in. So don't go into this expecting a masterpiece or anything like that, but this is a good time at the movies. Before I get into my grade, if you do like what I do on the channel, consider clicking that like button and subscribing for more video content like this coming all the time. But let's get into this grade for Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon. Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon is filled with cartoony characters, some questionable cinematography, but it is a hell of a lot of fun to watch. It knows exactly what it is. There are several lines that are a wink and a nudge to the camera, and some of the comedic performances, especially from Ed Skrein, Craig Robinson, and Jong-Seo, they are absolutely brilliant. Kate Hudson does a fantastic job, even though her character doesn't offer much to the movie itself. And Evan Whitten's character is a solid addition to the lineup and is a very strong child actor performance. So overall, while it's not the greatest film in the world, I had a hell of a good time with it, and I felt the film delivered exactly what it was trying to offer us. So with all that being said, I'm going to say that Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon is a good cup of tea. So Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon, if you see it, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Coming up on the channel, the next review from BFI London Film Fest will be Spencer. I'm going to be reviewing Encounter straight after that, and then probably Belfast. And I am considering doing another video essay to celebrate the year release of my Matt Reeves video. I've been seeing a lot of love for that video recently, so a big thank you to everyone that has been checking that video essay out. It is inspiring me to actually try and get into more of that sort of content. So make sure you subscribe when that does happen. But until next time, my name is Josh. I have been your Movie Apprentice, and I'll see you in the next video.